Colmenares. I've been doing tri for about 2 years now. This is gonna be my second Ironman race, 70.3. And yeah, still trying hard.
I'm Pamela Apuhin, and I started as a runner, and I got into triathlon just this year, last February. And this is my first 70.3 Ironman. Hopefully the first of many.
Hi, I'm Laureen Casidsid. I started as a swimmer, but I got into triathlon since 2001, but it's on and off. And straight triathlon like 2 years, I think, 2 to 3 years, and Ironman, this is my second time.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Tan, and I started triathlon since November 2010, and this is probably my second 70.3 Ironman.
Hi, I'm Lorhiz Echavez, better known as I, and now Lopez pala. I always forget that I'm married. And yeah, I've been doing triathlon. I did my first triathlon way back in 2007, but like it's been on and off because I was in school and then I had to work. So, but then I've been doing the 70.3 since 2009, the first edition in Camp Sur. And yes, so in 2010 I did the relay, in 2011 I did the full thing again, and this time I'm doing the relay again. So that's it.
Hi, I'm Shlachter. I started triathlon in 2005 back in New York when I was living there, but mostly Olympic distance triathlons. And after I gave birth, I stopped, and I'm just returning to triathlon in 2012. This is my first 70.3.
Hi, I'm Jade. I started triathlon 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. It was my first triathlon, yeah. I started running and I got challenged to do triathlon because I just wanted to tick it off my bucket list, you know, to have joined Ironman 70.3.
I have been asking mga timer about their preparation, so I can adapt the things that I think make sense also could help. I've talked to a lot of them through the training that I did a couple of weeks already, and what I've learned is what you have been doing during the peak of your training, which is the last 2 months of your training. You have to continue doing it until the last week before the race. I mean, you cannot just abruptly or suddenly change it because it's the week before the race week. So whatever you plan to do on the race day, you have to start doing it on the weeks that you plan to train for it. And ideally, from the book, it says 17 weeks or 16 weeks, I think. So that's what I was trying to follow still, because I cannot really, I have not learned so much yet from my experience last year. It's all trial, and you know, some did work, some did not. So I have to keep on asking people, especially the elite ones, those who have been doing it for quite a while now. Yeah, for so long.
My training right now isn't really that, medyo I'm a good for now kasi I'm also going to school at the same time, and then I finish really late, I start really early, and then I go whenever I can. And then I also got my program from my coach sa national team since they got me in. But then I don't follow it because I really don't have time at all. And then I also had a sprain, and I can't really kick now. But then overall, I think I'm okay with my run. my bike.
Okay, my turn. When it comes with regards to my training, actually, it's not that hard training since I have work and but as much as possible, I'm really trying to like pushing myself to be prepared for this event. So, but mostly I rely on the races that I have joined previous months. So after that, after the race, recovery, and then back on track. Like at least I can train like 3 to 4 times a week, but not that really hard thing.
I'm not elite, but I try to squeeze in everything in a day because at the same time I'm now training for a marathon in September. So I'm training for a triathlon and a marathon at the same time. So my schedule is kind of crazy. I try to balance work and training. But the good thing that comes out of this is that I am more disciplined. I sleep earlier. I don't go out. No social life. Even lunch outs are being cut off just to take a nap because we wake up early. Like I wake up normally. Most mornings I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning. So I need my nap to recharge for the afternoon training again. Yeah. And another good thing also is we try to eat healthier. I try to eat healthier. So it's a good way to lose weight in a way.
So, Miss Ma, what specific man nga diet or food yung gina-intake for?
I try vegan.
She doesn't eat?
Artik ay kus pagkaon. No, I just try to stick with fruits, veggies, fish, not much red meat. Red meat probably once a week, lamb. I don't eat pork, I don't eat beef, I don't eat chicken.
I don't drink soda.
I don't drink soda. I only drank soda in Tabuelan. I was forced to. Yeah. So yeah, I drink whenever I go training. I try to take a lot of fruits and buko juice. Trying to go the natural way. For carbs, kamote. I eat kamote. I don't eat much carbs except for kamote.
When I was trying to qualify for Florida, yes, we followed a very rigid program. But then when we were feeling a bit, maybe let's say OT, that means overtrained or a bit sick, we just lay off for a while, say a day, just to recover, drink fluids, eat, and rest, of course. But then the most we do is well, the 3 sports per day, but then there are days when we just do 2. That was when I was only working part-time. So if you are really into triathlon and trying to qualify for the World Championships, it becomes work. It's not just, you're not just there to finish and have fun. Well, of course, you should have fun, but then sometimes training so hard takes the fun out of doing the triathlon, which is not your goal. So as much as possible, we do brick trainings as a team, we do the rides as a team. Although it is an individual sport, your team, you still need your team. You have them to, well, pick you up when you're feeling really low, like you didn't hit your goals for the week or whatnot. So it's basically a lot of work. It's really tiring, and you need a lot of dedication for triathlon. And if it's no longer fun, well, you shouldn't do it anymore. So yeah, that is it. Two disciplines a day, either swim, bike, run, swim, bike, swim, or any combination of the following. And nearing the race, say 2 months before, you start your break training, and then you start your heat training, which is really important since during Ironman or 70.3 races, you start your run late at around 10 a.m. and you usually finish at around 12 noon, so around 5 hours of pounding, so around 5 hours of heat. So yeah, and also a lot of open water swims for first timers. You really have to get used to the waves. Well, we all know it's kind of windy, so we're expecting a lot of waves on Sunday, a lot of headwind, a lot of crosswind for the bike. And yeah, so girls, you should have practiced that. So I'm only doing the relays, I'm fine. So I think that's about it.
What initially drew me to register was the fact that it's going to be held in Cebu. Yes, and it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity, and this is our hometown, so I feel like it's a waste if you don't get to join in. So even if back then in the summer when registration opened, I didn't have any triathlon background, only had running. I've been running for 2 years, and I registered right away without any background nga. So I just thought to myself that I still have months to train, and I'm gonna train hard for it. I crashed for it.
Probably bragging rights. I did an Ironman. I did a 70.3. Yeah. After you've been doing sprints, Olympic distances, you just want to do more. Let's say when you cross that finish line after a standard distance, say, what's there? What's next? So you do a 70.3. When you cross the finish line for a 70.3, then you say, what's next? Then you do a full Ironman. And after doing a full Ironman, you say, what's next? Then there's an Ultraman.
I just love racing, so I'll just join every race. You know, if there's a race in Sikihor, I'll do it. If I have to, travel, I'll do it. I just enjoy swimming, biking. Yeah, but 70.3 is really prestigious, and I've done so many Olympic distances before, so now it's like a challenge. It's something that I wanna try to achieve.
Last year I did age group. So now elite. Trying to also to test myself if I can be fit on the elite one.
Daddy wanted me to try it out. No, honest answer.
That's the most honest answer.
He wanted to see if I can do better with the scarier competition. And then unlike there's more people sa age group, pero I tried getting the first place na sa age group. He wants me to go higher to a different level na.
Your father.
Yeah, my dad.
Well, since I have a day job, I decided to invest on a trainer para I could bike indoors because I can't bike during weekdays. So I spin in the morning, then after work it's either gym or the pool. And then weekends, mostly I'm out of the house. It's either I'm doing a long ride or a break. So that's it. And then in the afternoon when I got to go training, that's family time.
Fortunately for me, my work and my business is inside a gym. I get to work, and if I'm bored inside the store or my store, I go to the gym, climb the treadmill, or just dive in the pool. Then if there's a client, I have to change fast and go back to work. That's how it works for me. It's working for me.
I quit my day job and got a part-time job as a swimming instructor just to be able to train. Yes, inanak ako ang friend. Yes, I really wanted bad to qualify for Kona. Yeah, so luckily I did. I qualified. I ranked second in the 25-29 category last year in the 70.3. Yeah, I was the only Filipino in the podium since the other two were Australians. Yeah, but see, you have to quit your job just to make it to Kona. But I didn't go to Kona, yeah, because we had a blessing. I had my son. So now it's really hard to train since I'm breastfeeding. So you can just imagine waking up at dawn, feeding the baby, and And now I'm back to my day job, so I squeeze in training. Since I'm only doing the relay, I do spinning at home sometimes. And on Saturdays, I bike with Merly and the other girls. And yeah, that's about it. I rode 4 times only, and the race is this Sunday. So my 5th long ride will be this Sunday. So that's about it.
My ultimate goal is to finish smiling. But first of all, to be really safe in the race, you know. Try to be safe in the swim, in the bike, and in the run. Because I hear the conditions are going to be bad. So just try to finish strong and, you know, in one piece.
My goal is not to get a flat. No.
Since I'm only doing the bikes.
Energy for the party.
For the awarding.
Awarding and party.
Not to get any one because I've noticed like every race I have, I need to get a one on my face, like this thingy, and for my time, a much better race from last year.
Just be patient, and you just have to focus on your goals and on what you want. Because like for me, on the first 2 years, I just did the relay, the run, because I wasn't a strong swimmer and I never learned how to bike as a kid. So 2 years ago, I had to learn from scratch. I bought a BMX, and then I graduated to a mountain bike, and then a road bike. And my TT bike is still sleeping at home because I still don't have the courage to use it. Yeah, but I mean, like, nothing's impossible, you know, if you really set your mind on something. So.
Just be willing to work hard, but enjoy what you do because it's really fun. You know, doing 3 sports is a lot of fun. You don't get bored. So, you know, and then you meet a lot of people. So that's part of the fun of doing triathlon. So, you know, and also when you have something that you're not that familiar with, like if you're not a strong swimmer, then just focus on the swim. Or like I'm not a good runner, so focus on the run. Something like that. That's the tip that I would give to new triathletes.
Tips for new triathletes, newbies. Start slow, probably on the swim. If you're not that confident to swim with a lot of people, because in an Ironman race or in any triathlon race, there's gonna be kicking, bounding, whatnot. Isa pa man. Basta, robo kayo na swim. So, if you're not that confident with your swim, you can start like 2 minutes or after everyone has gone. Then you go do your pace slowly, then work on your pace, and then finish strong on the swim just to let the blood flowing on your legs. So maybe last 200 meters, kick a lot just to be ready for the bike. And on the bike, then again, just be safe. There are strong headwinds and crosswinds, especially in SM, in Radisson Blue. So just take your time. Don't stop pedaling. If you stop, then you will fly like a kite in SM. And after the tunnel, there's another crosswind there. So keep on pedaling. It's a bit of uphill up the tunnel. So change your gear in the tunnel. Change to a lighter gear. Just to take you up, don't stop spinning, and then yeah, that's about it. In the run, it's gonna be hot, so if you have your arm sleeves, your compression sleeves for your arms or your coolers, wear your visors or cap and don on your shades. Yeah, you put your sunblock before the swim. Don't put it during transition. It will not save you time.
Just have fun. Be careful, and just be careful and keep praying. Pray for guidance, lots of guidance, so that you don't get hit and you don't fall off or something. Yeah, that's about it.
Tips for the newbies. For me, I think they mentioned it already. So like discipline, focus, time management. But for me, for the newbies, I think you have to start on saving because triathlon is very expensive. Okay, it's very expensive.
Especially in Dubai.
Be prepared to experience pain, and read up on a lot of triathlon related stuff online or through magazines. There's a vast resource out there, so you could better equip yourself if you don't have a coach. And also, it's best to train with a team or with a group because there's nothing better than biking or running with a group of people who are equally passionate about what you do and who have the same goal as you, and it makes the entire thing more fun.
Or the wannabes, you just have to be ready and willing to give up with the tayons, weekly air spa, because it's useless to do that for the whole duration of the training. So I think that's what they should be ready of first and foremost. Then next is the willingness to endure it throughout the training. But getting to the finish line, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. So let's all do track.